Let's summarize annuity present value and annuity future value. Like some effects of things that go into the calculations. Both annuity future value and annuity present value will be higher if we increase the dollar amount of the cash flow that's repeating. It probably makes an intuitive sense because really future value and present value is nothing but the sum. So if the numbers you're adding up are larger, of course the sum will be larger too. And that's true for the case when we want to find the future value or the present value. The second thing that they have in common is the number of cash flows. Again, if you're increasing the number of terms in the sum, the answer will be higher. So both the future value and the present value will be increasing if we increase the number of cash flows. So that's N in the financial calculator. One thing that makes them different is the interest rate or the discount rate, the R in the formula or the IY in the financial calculator. The future value is higher if we increase the interest rate. The present value decreases if we increase the interest rate. And the last item I have to compare the two annuities is annuity due versus ordinary annuity. And this is again something that both future value and present value of an annuity have in common. Both annuity future value and annuity present value are higher when they're based on an annuity due case rather than on an ordinary annuity case. Let's do a mid-chapter summary. So in the first part of chapter 6, we talked about first how we would do the math for many different cash flows, so multiple cash flows, as opposed to a single cash flow, which was the case in the previous chapter, chapter 5. To find the future value, you can split it all into small pieces, one cash flow at a time, find its individual future value, and then add all of them up. To find the present value, you can do the same thing. You can find individual present values and then add them up. Or you can use cash flow keys in the financial calculator. Then we looked at many different cash flows which have identical values. That's what an annuity is. We looked at the future value of an ordinary annuity, where you can calculate individual future values and add them up, except that might take you a lot of time if it's a very long annuity. A much faster solution would be using the PMT key. You would enter PMT and NLY and compute the future value. To find the future value of an annuity due, you can do it in the financial calculator in the same one step using the PMT key, except you first set the calculator to the annuity due mode. As for the present value, for an ordinary annuity, the longest way would be finding individual present values, one for each cash flow, and then adding them up. A much faster way is using the PMT button, where you enter the payment, the number of payments, and the interest rate IY, and computing PV. Or you can use cash flow keys in the financial calculator. And to find the present value of an annuity due, you can do the same exact things, except if you choose the method with the PMT button, you first need to set your calculator to the begin mode. And if you want to use the cash flow keys, then the very first cash flow for year 0 should not be 0, but whatever the cash flow amount is.